G'day ladies and gents, hope you're having a wonderful weekend and welcome to this week's trade recap video. Now before I get away guys, as always, please, if you can, smash that like button. Also, let me know, how did you go during the week? Did you take this trade on GJ? Now the trade I'm going to go over was actually a trade I was calling out in the chat while I was setting up the stream on Friday. So I'm about to go over that. Before I do though, guys, just quickly, don't forget VIP. Take advantage while you can of the special foundation membership offer, which will end at the end of this month. Guys, you get 30% off what is already a really good price for the amount of education that you get. So that includes more than 85 pre-recorded videos, including the A.C.T. Forex course, which took me roughly about 15 months or so to put together. Now, not only that, you get access to the VIP chat, a group of competent traders in there, all striving for the same thing, to become successful, consistent traders. Also, you get access to the MY calls. I'm on a live call basically every single day of the week with the guys. We do sim sessions every week. We do webinars. We do educational webinars. We do live trading sessions. We cover it all, honestly, guys. Plus, I tell you every time I'm looking to take a trade, I call it out in the group prior to it, what I'm looking at, what I want to see prior to confirming the entry, and how I'm going about managing it if and when I'm in the actual trade itself. So have a think about it, guys. Definitely worth the value. If you want to know more, their information is down below, how you can contact me, and also the link to join is down below. And don't forget to use that discount code up until the end of this month. Now, without further ado, guys, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video, what we're all here for, and that is the trade recap of the trade taken on GJ. Now, this trade was Friday, and it was happening, well, it was actually happening the pre-London open candle, so 30 minutes prior to London. What we did have was, first of all, that was a day where a lot of the computer systems worldwide were struggling. There was problems with the internet, so some of you were looking at Forex.com and wondering why I was calling a trade, why I was saying I'm entering GJ now without the confirmation of well, what I wanted to see, which what I mentioned, bearish engulfing. I was looking at this chart. This chart was working. That was a wonder. So I happened to be on the right chart. And what I got was a really, really strong confirmation. Now, let me just replay this back to this point here. So what we had was, first of all, we had a strong level of resistance. We're at a 4-hour level of resistance. This level was a pause after we formed support on the move to the downside. It also lined up with some support, these wicks to the left. So to me, it was a strong level that I want to see price potentially pull back to for rejection for my first catalyst to look for a sell. Now, not only that, we also had structure. The bias itself, the weekly candle itself, was forming a very strong bearish candle at that point. Lower high, lower low to the previous candle. As per the usual on a Friday, I prefer to trade in line with the strength of the weekly candle, because that means you're trading in line with likely the overall trend as well. But not only that, the strength of the strength of the current weekly candle itself, which is obviously at that point had been mainly to the downside, been a strong bearish candle, suggesting many sellers were well in control. So obviously I had that. We had price approach resistance. So I'll go through step by step now. So number one, first of all, my bias was bearish due to that weekly candle. Number two, price was at a strong level of resistance, a 4-hour level that I predetermined earlier, marked it in during the Asian session. Number three, as price tapped into it, we started to reject. So what I was looking for was some sort of catalyst. To me, this is the strongest catalyst I can look for prior to any entry. So what happened? We had a bearish engulfing candle. So the candle closed with a lower high, lower low, below the body of that bullish candle. If we use the horizontal, that is my trigger. That is my catalyst. Number four, we actually closed back below that resistance. So that's another confirmation. As soon as I had that confirmation, what I did was wait for an upper wick. Number five, set a pending a sell stop a little bit below that catalyst candle's low. Stop loss. Number six, stop loss was above the highest point of the Asian session of that daily candle. Anticipation, it was to reject and continue to the downside, having got my strong catalyst on the pre-entry. we have no need to pull back up and break our own high yet again. So that was it. Number 7 was triggered in. No drawdown. This thing just dropped within about 2 minutes to first TP. I secured partials at about 10 pips, I think it was 10 or 11. And then basically the rest just ran to full TP very quickly. And that was the end. So if target was number 8, the target was the other end of support. If we try to break from out of one range into a new range, only to fall back below into the original range or back above into the original range, the high probability there at that point there, we will retrace to the opposite end. So in this case, back to the support. So that is it, guys. Really plain and simple. What I would suggest is marking your zones. Make sure you're marking them correctly. So for me, you guys know I pay a lot of attention and emphasis on the 4-hour zones. Also the 30. I want to know what's going on within the 4-hour zones. We've got some within the 4-hour range. We've got some 30-minute zones. But if you see this sort of catalyst, bearish engulfing forming at a strong level of resistance, or bullish engulfing forming at a strong level of support, that is a clear-cut signal within price action that I will look to execute upon every single day of the week. So that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this quick little update video, recap video. If you did, don't forget, please hit the like button. And once again, if you are interested in VIP, make sure to take advantage of it. Use code OGVIP for the monthly payment or annual VIP, all in capitals, for the yearly annual payment. Big discounts to be had. You will not regret it, I guarantee you. I go above and beyond to help every single person, not only within the group, but away from the group as well. I do speak to every single member. I have spoken to every single member privately as well, and will continue to do so to make sure they are developing and progressing as they would like to. So guys, until then, have a great rest of your weekend, and I will catch you all tomorrow around 6:40, roughly 6:45 a.m. UK time for some more live trading. Let's keep those W's up, not taking a loss on stream for over a month now. So we're killing it, guys. I appreciate your support. Catch you then. Cheers, guys.